Okay, I'm going to show you a trick here to, my dog's barking, to change textures inside of letters pretty easily using links. Uh, so I have some text here that's still editable. It's still text, so I need to create outlines from it. So it's just objects. So I could do that by going to Type, Create Outlines, or I could use the keyboard shortcut, which is Shift Command 0. Or sorry, it's Shift Command O, or Shift Control O on a PC. I'm going to ungroup them by going Shift Command G or Shift Control G on a PC, and now they're ungrouped, so I have individual objects here. I'm going to place a texture inside each of these letters, okay? So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to go Place. I'm going to grab this green chunky glitter. I'm going to place it just about the size of the H, so it's like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the texture, I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to delete it, okay? I'm going to click on the H, and then I'm going to come over here to my toolbar, and I'm actually going to expand this out a little bit, I think. No, I'll just click this. I'm going to come over to the toolbar and click Draw Inside. It's right below the little icons for the fill, stroke, and gradient. And then once I'm selected on the H, now I'm going to paste. And that'll paste right inside that H. And then I'm going to come over to the E, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to paste inside. Oop, I got to select the E first. So the way this works is you have to select the E, and it's kind of weird because you have to come off normal and then back to draw inside. And you'll know you're doing the right thing because you'll see this little box around the E. So now when I paste, it'll paste directly inside there. So now I'll select the L, and then I'll just go back to draw inside and paste again. And the great thing about this is that it will paste exactly in the center of that object. So it centers up my my texture, so I don't have to worry about centering. It does it all on its own. So there we go. So now we have a texture inside each one of these letters. I'm going to go back to draw normal, and then my little box goes away. So there we go. So I have these letters, and of course, if I wanted to, I can move them wherever I want. I can move them over here, move over there. And then I'm like, okay, you know what I want to do? I want to change the texture inside of these. So this right now is a linked file. So these are all linked to this chunky glitter. If I were to select all of these and come down here to where this little link is, little relink, if I click that, and now I'm going to change it as green. Now I have to do this for each, I have to just double click this for each letter. All I'm doing is double clicking on the texture that is here, and it'll do it for each one of the letters. And then once it's done, you'll see that they're all replaced. The cool thing about this is that if you were to link these to, let's say if I open this up and I can edit this in Photoshop. If I edit this in Photoshop, I come over here, get rid of some of this stuff here, clean this up a little bit. And let's just say, I'll just use this as an easy example. I'll just, let's say I just use hue and saturation. I would never do this to change the color of anything. I'm just doing this for a quick example. I would never do it this way. But here I can make this purple, and if I just hit save, I now turn that green to purple, and if I come back to Illustrator, it'll say, do you want to update the links? And I'll say yes, and now they're all turned to purple because they're linked to that file that I just edited. If I come back to Photoshop and I just undo what I did and I hit save again, I'll wait for it to save, I'll come back to Illustrator, and then I'll update, and it'll be green again. So a very quick and easy way to change textures inside of letters, or anything really. It could be any object, doesn't really matter. But it does save some time. This is just the tip of the iceberg for this type of stuff. There is a lot more you can do with links and changing colors and all that kind of stuff. But that'll be for another video, more in depth and maybe a little more advanced. So I hope this helps you out.